name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter, who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you, but it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible. It's still a human body, only it's missing a soul. Why be disgusted by something created by God?
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. Try unlocking this trunk. Hold the lockpick in the right hand and use it to feel out the tumbler. Got it? Good. Now turn the whole lock with the blade, but don't stop holding the tumbler with the pick. Otherwise, you're a dab hand, Hal. Make something out of you yet. But remember, this trunk's real. Can you tell me?
That's all.
Take care now.
Та я проснувся. В якомусь кладбищі. Окей.
Could that be the smith's son, Hal?
On my soul, it is him. What are you doing here, lad? We thought you were done for.
I must speak with Sir Radzig. Is he here?
He's in the palace with Sir Hanush of Ratai. They're feasting in the Knight's Hall. What do you want with him?
My father made him a sword. He asked me to deliver it to Sir Radzig.
I don't see any sword.
No. Bandits attacked me and stole it. I need to tell his lordship what happened. And then I'm going to find the sword.
Of course you are, Hal. Good luck.
Thanks.
Your Graces, I have to tell you in all seriousness that this land of ours is in the shit. Deep fucking shit. Don't you agree?
I might not have put it as eloquently as you, Hanush, but I've been driven out of my own castle, so I'm hardly going to disagree.
Indeed. But Birkstein is yours for as long as you need it. There's room enough for your men and you here at Rattay, and I'm sure my ward won't have any objection to me lending you his castle.
I'd be honored. Perkstein is at your disposal as long as you wish, Your Grace.
Just as well you have another castle at the other end of town, eh? At any rate, I'm beholden to you, Sir Hans, and to you, Sir Hanush.
I don't like to speak ill of your people, Sir Radzik, but, well, there's no love lost between the townsfolk and the refugees. There's been talk of criminality.
Well, they'll have to get used to it until the situation's resolved.
But when will it be resolved? And what on God's earth is this war even about? I won't lie, sir. I don't understand it.
You aren't alone, Father. I believe Sigismund's original intention was to persuade Wenceslas to accept the imperial crown and to leave the rule of Bohemia to him.
Who could blame him? I know Wenceslas is a friend of yours, Radzig, but even you have to admit he brought it upon himself.
I can't deny the king neglected affairs of state for other pursuits. There is a need for order in the land, but I don't think the lords who sided with Sigismund realized just what Hungarian order looks like.
Hungarian order.
What concerns me, sir, is how a good Christian could resort to such brutality.
To give him his due, I don't think he expected the lords of this country to stand behind the king. But thanks to him, we're tearing ourselves apart, and now he has to get things under control.
But why in God's name does he have to use those barbarians?
Money is the root of all evil, young sir. Wars are costly, and this one has dragged on for a year. Sigismund ran out of coin for knights, so he recruited those whore sons that settled in Hungary. The less he pays, the more they make up for it with plunder.
That's why he attacked us. He was after our silver.
What are you doing? You've no business here. Clear off.
Wait, it's Henry. Henry, who disappeared after I clearly ordered him to remain at Taunberg.
I'm sorry, sir, but I had to bury my parents.
Had to? Do you think you were the only man who lost someone there? But the others listened to their lord.
And it wasn't just your own life you nearly threw away. So Robard and his men risked theirs to save you.
I'm sorry, but I had to.
Oh, there you go. When you have to, Radzig.
Your father was a remarkable man, and your mother, she was remarkable too. They deserved a Christian burial. Did you manage that at least?
No. I was attacked by thieves. I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for that girl.
Girl?
The miller's daughter, Teresa.
The miller's daughter saved you from the footpads? Well, there's a tale to tell your children.
I owe her my life. She distracted them and then brought me to Rattay. But without Sir Robard, we'd both be dead.
Well, that's what I call a good woman. Hang on to that one, lad.
Still, it's a great shame your parents are buried in unconsecrated ground. That means purgatory for them.
Be quiet, Friar. I didn't invite you here to eat me out of house and home and deliver a sermon while you were doing it.
If you're so concerned, Father, maybe you should save the innocent souls of these fine Christians yourself. Go to Skalitz and consecrate their graves. I assure you, if you're killed by bandits, your soul will soar straight to heaven, as long as someone buries you in consecrated ground first.
If there's anything left to bury, that plump carcass of yours would be quite a feast for the wolves and the crows. And one skeleton looks much like another, so how would we know which were your ordained bones or those of Sigismund's Tartars?
Be that as it may, why have you come here?
I must get your sword back.
Sword? My sword hangs here at my side.
No, the sword my father forged for you. One of those thieves stole it from me.
They almost killed him and he already wants to go back.
Takes after his father, I suppose. Lad, I've lost a castle, a village, silver mines, and a good half of my subjects. Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
I understand. I'd feel the same way. But prudence is the better part of valor. and a dead man keeps no promises.
Aye. The woman had to save his fat from the fire, and now he wants revenge. What kind of fool are you, boy?
He's no fool. Henry, you have courage, but you need training, arms, a horse. Or do you mean to beat this thief at dice?
No, sir. Please, take me into your service and give me the chance to learn these things. The gall of him. Fled from the enemy, disobeyed your orders, duped Sir Divish, lost your sword, put Sir Robard in danger with his actions, and now he wants a promotion.
Sir Capon's right.
What you say is certainly true, except for fleeing the enemy. You would have run as well, believe me. Henry's earned some punishment, but how do you punish someone who's already lost everything, Courage and blind obedience are good qualities for a soldier, but a wise man also appreciates loyalty, perseverance, and determination. Besides, that was a fine sword that his father made. If he thinks he can get it back, I won't turn it down.
My lord, he's a peasant. You can't make a squire of a peasant.
Why not? Someone made a priest of a pig.
He isn't a peasant, father, he's a blacksmith, and recent events have left me in need of his skills. So, you'd like to enter my service?
Sir, Yes, I would. You won't regret it.
I probably will. I'm doing this for your father, lad. Don't it disappoint me.
Oh, fortune has finally smiled on you today, lad. Make the most of it.
Now that I think about it, Sir Hanush, the boy needs training and experience, and you need spear carriers.
That's true. The bailiff is always complaining about your people making trouble in the camp. Maybe one of their own among the guard might help.
It might. In any event, it will prove valuable experience.
But let's be clear. You're the one paying him. Captain Bernard, see to his training, and then send him to the bailiff.
Yes, sir.
And don't spare him.
You can rely on it, sir.
Don't forget, Henry. Don't disappoint me.
I won't, my lord.
I'll have to get something to eat. I'm starting to get hungry. Captain Bernard's not here. I should stop by during the day.
Good day to you.
I'm here for training.
Yes, you're that boy Sir Radzik sent.
Yes, that's me.
Let's get to it then, since that's what Sir Radzik wishes. And because you've never held a sword in your hand before, we'll start with something simpler.
Very well.
Come with me and listen closely. I don't want to be repeating myself. Take care now. So let's see what you're made of. Hold it properly. Keep moving. Never stand still when your life depends on it. Right, good. Now, try attacking. You've got to put your back into a good slash. No use waving the sword around like you're swatting flies. Go into the attack with your whole body. Try slashing from various sides to get used to it. Well done. All right. Good. Very good. Well done. That pointy tip isn't for decoration. Try stabbing me with it a few times. Well done. Very good. All right. That will do. Slashing, stabbing, and movement are the foundations that you build everything else on. Now, let's try something more complicated. One strike, I can simply fend off. You mustn't give your opponent time to react. String your strikes together. As soon as you finish one, begin another. Strike, strike, strike. Like that. Well done. Good. Now let's see how you do with defense. It's not hard to block a basic strike. Just watch out and move your sword into the path of the blow. Ah, that's it. Good. Well done. All right. Very well then. Let's see what you're made of, lad. Come at me and don't hold back. Good strike. Fine. That's enough. I have my work cut out, it seems. That's life. Let's try something more advanced. When in combat, keep an eye on the space between you and your opponent. That is your space. Try to attack from the side the opponent will find harder to block in time. If I'm holding the sword raised up, do an uppercut. If my sword is low, lunge. Let's try it. You strike a few times at the side where I'm not holding my sword. Nice. No! Not bad. That's it. That's it. Wrong. Good. Right. Lesson 2. Everything you've learned about blocking is wrong. When I cover, I can simply fend off your blows with my sword and gain control of the space between us. But it's better not to control just the space, but actually your opponent's weapon. Attack, and I'll show you. All right, that will do. Now you. The trick is to stay in your stance. As soon as I start to attack, you block. The move knocks the blade aside. All right. All right. Not bad. Ow. Not bad. Right, now we'll try it a little faster. Concentrate and block just at the moment I start attacking. I'll strike you from above each time so you can see it well. Nice. Very good. Very good. Ow. Very good. Good. Good, good. Now let's try it at full speed. You probably won't succeed, but that's normal at the start. You must train. Let's go.
Captain Bernard!
Wait a while, Henry. Greetings, Sir Hans. What brings you here?
I was on my way when I noticed that you're entertaining Sir Radzig's esteemed guest. Not the same as holding a hammer, is it, blacksmith?
It's Sir Radzig's orders.
I know. I'm actually here to train at the archery range. My hand's grown heavy lately. You don't mind, do you, Bernard?
Not at all, my lord.
Good day to you, blacksmith's boy. Try not to hurt yourself.
Where did we finish? Yeah, leading the opponent where you want him. There's one more way to evade a strike. You simply step aside, attack, and I'll show you. All right, try it. It's important not to move too soon. I'll see where you're going and hit you. But the same will happen if you move too late. I'll attack slowly now. As you see me, raise the weapon, jump aside. It'll throw the opponent off a bit, and there's your chance. That's it. All right. Nice. Fine. Now try it a little quicker. Try and get used to the rhythm. Never take your eyes off your opponent. You'll see a strike before it's even properly started. Not bad. That's it. All right. And the last thing for today, a trick. You raise the sword to force your opponent to block, but then change the direction of the attack at the last moment, and the opponent won't even know what hit him. Try it. Draw back the weapon, then change the attack zone and strike, so I don't have time to react. Good. Very good. That's it. Very good. damn it! That's it. Well, now, that wasn't too bad. Maybe we'll make a soldier of you after all. But don't get cocky. You have to train hard and persistently. You might have talent, but talent alone won't do. Practice. Whenever you've got nothing better to do and you're in the mood for it, you can come and train here with me. I can teach you something more when you're up to it. Leave yet. So Radzik also wanted me to teach you archery.
Can I ask? Thank you.
I'll be with you.
I could do with a bite to eat.
Get out of here, or...
Все, я просто похавав. Не переживай так. От ще є похавати.
Let's see then. Take this bow, go and stand in position over there, and we can start. And another thing, put on this arm guard. Without it, you could flay your forearm with a bowstring, so be sure to wear it.
Thank you, Captain.
Save the thanks. Get in position. Now concentrate.
Класний
Bow
мужик.
ain't exactly the weapon of choice of a knight, but it can come in very handy. You've got two bandits coming at you from a distance. You shoot one in the eye, drop your bow, and draw your sword on the other. Emperor Charles, God rest him, encouraged his subjects to learn archery. He even organized contests in Prague. But you wouldn't have gotten far there. You're holding the thing like a piece of firewood. But enough talk. There's the target. Try and hit it. Draw the bow, aim, and release. Try to get a feel for the rhythm. Inhale on the draw, hold your breath for a moment, and then release the string. No jerky movements. Just let the string slide out of your fingers, as if you were about to draw it back more. It's all one movement. The arrow aiming at the target and flying at it. Shoot away. What you have there is a training bow. The arrow drops quickly. Once you've trained a bit, you can get yourself a better one, and then those arrows will fly so fast you won't see them. Don't forget the arm guard. Once you've mastered the bow a bit, you won't need it anymore. That flew nicely. Practice for a while, no nonsense. Well, that
Да.
was awful. Didn't
Так ви
imagine
не дали
you
постріляти даже.
would have much skill, but you failed to meet even my low expectations.
Тільки вистрілив один
Why are you
раз.
wasting your
Капець.
time, Sir Bernard? Nothing will come of him anyway, and at the first sign of trouble, he'll run away like any other cowardly peasant. After all, he's done it before.
What did you say?
Calm down, boy. Keep in mind who you're talking to.
A braggart who was born with a silver spoon in his mouth.
Now you've really done it. You'll go to the stocks for that.
Calm yourself, Sir Bernard. If the blacksmith boy feels he can prove himself, then let him try. Do you think you can beat me? Well?
Any time.
Very well. If you defeat me, I'll give you my bow. If you lose, you'll have to pay up. Do you even have any coin?
I have enough.
Good. Then let's get to it.
Да. Отак от, ну що ти? На 6? У мене 6. Ех! Ну, і що ти тепер цей?
I didn't expect that. Probably just wasn't your day, sir.
100%.
I have a heavy hand. Ever since I fell off that horse during
Да,
the
да,
last
да,
month.
да.
What are you grinning about, boy? I think you owe me a little payback. How about a sword fight at the arena?
If you like.
Sir Hans, is this necessary? Sir Hanush has already had words about you fighting with your subjects. He explicitly told me.
I know what he told you. You can just tell him I didn't listen to you. So what's it going to be, blacksmith?
If we must.
Excellent. Then let's go.
Stop, BJ! God damn!
Come over here. Is that all you've got?
Давай, давай. Давай, нападай. Ай. Це нечесно. Та ні, це ти. Ask for it. Давай, здавайся вже. не працює блок після його контратаки. Ай! Та ну це не чесно, я тоді навіть повернутися не можу.
You can still yield.
Ні, сам здавайся. Та ну я ж ускакую назад. На, по голові, по кумполу, блядь.
We're even then. It looks like I get to keep my bow and you your groschen.
Та ну це не чесно.
Credit for taking on my challenge, despite your limitations.
Thank you, sir.
Godspeed, blacksmith. And don't worry, this isn't the last time we'll meet. We'll have more fun like this again soon.
Капець, порвав мені курточку. Реально, просто взяв, порвав мені куртку, ну, блядь. Що тепер мені робить?
Don't fret about it, lad. Lord Capon is a good swordsman, and if by some fluke you actually won, well, you might not take it so well. Now go to the rat house. The bailiff's waiting for you there.
All right, Captain.
Та ні, я ще хочу повчитися.
Take care now.
Ну я ще хочу повчитися, по це побитися.
Yeah, well.
Ладно. Та не гав. Та це я. Я до вас в гості хочу зайти. Це. А, тут закрито. Блін. Я поїсти хотів. Здрасте.
Looking for someone?
Да. Кастрюлю. Ладно. Взяв мені куртку порвав. Ні, ну сам то красавчик, сам то вдівся взяв. А мені не дав. Ще, якщо мене беруть на службу, то мені ж дадуть цей одежу. Ну все одно це була моя любима курточка. Все, він вже наточений, чи що? Да? Кайф. Так, кому можна продати мою порвану куртку дыряву? Даже дві куртки дыряві. Опа! Хто тут у нас? Вітам, пані.
Good day to you.
Угу.
You up for a throw or two?
Погнав. Ну, я на всі гроші грати не готовий з тобою, я тебе ще не бачив. О, у мене є кубик. Краще ним не грати. Ну. Не граю.
St. George, guide my hand. Not afraid of anything, eh? Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Бля, реально кубік говно. Ну, а в нього, ну, 100%. Да, спасибо. Блін, треба було отложити. Ладно.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. That's it. We'll see. This'll be the one. Not afraid of anything, eh?
Нормально, нормально.
If I was in your shoes,
Ну і зараз нічого. Да? Банкрут. Стоп, ну, блядь, пиздато. Що ти прийшов? Себе дивиться прийшов? Не підказуй йому. Що ти тут махаєш? Ти отсюди. Це все із-за нього в мене не вийшло. Що ти хлопаєш тут? Та ну. Давай, кидай і це. Хоча він такий, що ще б викинув. Блін, то класний раунд був.
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Короче, я цей кубик більше не буду брати. Хоча зараз нормально випало.
Use your head, man. You'll lose everything.
Та мені немає чого луз. Отак от тебе чуть-чуть доганяю.
This'll be the one.
Все, давай.
Finished.
Так, а ну. Це 200. 250. 250 мене не устроює. Да. Не устроює. $350. Стільки, ні, просто 300, теж не устроює. Ще
If
треба.
I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Ще 200.
Oh, come on. It's time I had a throw.
Та підожди, ти ще вспієш кинуть. Блін, ну... Так, я тоді буду... Ну, блін, ну він може нормально цей... Ладно, хорошо.
We'll see. Oh no.
Хорошо. Що ти там? О, дивись, як радується, о, красавчик. Блін, ну... Один. О, там щось хороше. Хорошо, поки що віддихнемо.
That's it. This'll be the one.
Ого. Та ну, йому ще повезло, кстати. Вже мене обігнав. Кстати, почти, блядь, повезло.
We'll see.
Ну, пожалуйста, хватить. Все, проіграй. Не надо. Досить. Ну, блін. Не кидай більше кубики.
Finished.
Йому треба 200, а мені треба 700 набрати. Це просто нереально.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Це скільки? 700? 850, ну, блядь. Давай ще раз
If I was
кидаємо.
in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good.
Блядь. Ну, unlock. А в нього що? А ну. Ну, а в нього лок. Хорошо, зараз отиграюсь. Щас, підожди, я зараз з тебе отиграюся. Дай поговорити з тобою ще раз. Щас я вам дам.
I've got a bit of coin today.
На всі гроші граємо. На все, що є. Ні, не буду брати.
Bring it on.
Це кубик невезучий. Скільки тут 400, 500, хай буде. Аби я от не просрав, от перший раз один. Не пожадничав. Так а що, там було 5 кубиків. Який був шанс, що нічого не випаде?
If I was in your shoes, I'd pass while the going's good. If I was in your shoes,
Не
I'd
підожди,
pass
ну
while
надо
the
ж
going's good.
йти, надо. А от зараз я пас. Ну, у тебе теж вийшло.
That'll do me.
Хім'яно, звісно, вийшло.
Not afraid of anything, eh?
Бля,
it's not
нічого,
so
ну
bad
ладно.
after all.
Ну, в смысле, ладно. Херово. Це ніфіга не ладно.
We'll see.
О, тут щось багато. Хлопає мені стоїть. Знав би ти, на які ми гроші граємо.
I don't believe it. Oh, come on. It's time I had a throw. Finished.
Ну, по-моєму, зря. Треба було то брати п'ятерку і остальне кидати. Ну, як скажеш. Так медленно, медленно йдемо.
This'll be the one.
Хм. Чіпать.
That's how it's done.
Ну, зараз виграє, да? Серйозно?
That's all.
Капець. Просто за один раунд 2,5. Пум! У мене теж, кстати, хорошо получилось.
Курва!
Сам такий. Ха-ха. Каже, курва. Скільки в мене грошей? 121 гривня. Спасибо, чувак. Тепер можна піти і купити собі рубашку нормально. Це воно. Каже, курва встає. Ха. От, приколіст. Що ви, дівчатки, у мене тепер гроші є. Ага. О, ну. Блин, у нього, конечно, коняка є красивий. А моя коняка так, наверное, там в кущах і осталась стоять. Так, що там вепон? Це броня, це кравець. Ось все, кравець. Посеред дня горять свічки. Давай, тобі теж. Так, я тобі хочу продати свою цю штуку і оцю штуку хочу продати. Так, а купить... Ні, мені треба щось таке... недороге. Блін, ну ця біла, кстати, класна, но вона... Хоча мені треба щось темне, бо я ж йтиму сьогодні на... Коротше, на прикол буду йти. Штанів, кстати, немає. Капець, то штани дорогі. Так, так, сорочечка і шарфік. І в мене мій шарфік нормальний.
Can we do something about the price?
Sure, why not?
Are we agreed?
You won't convince me with that.
Я знаю, а отак. Ладно.
I'll go for
Треба
that.
20, так 20. Все, тепер у мене є курточка. Так, шапку можна, кстати, снять. Блін, я, конечно, побитий, капець. Ну, то таке. Все. Пока. Ще прийду. Так, мені ж і сюди. Сюди ж, коротше, кудись. Так, а що тут є? Та алхімічний стіл. О, а ну-ка. Кажете, замок простий? Зараз перевіримо, наскільки він простий. І що в ньому лежить? Ну, блін, тут багато книжок, треба буде потім якось цей. Взять, почитати, позичить. На якийсь час.
My respects to you. I'm to put myself under the bailiff's command.
Ah, so you're the young man Sir Radzig appointed.
Yes.
Very well. Sir
Та ти ж
Radzig
яких
asked me to
вообще, да?
test
Це
you a
курточка.
little, and as it happens, you've come at the right time. We've a few disputes to settle. It seems some of your former neighbors have been acting quite inappropriately. I was hoping having one of their own on the town watch might help sort things out.
I'm not sure. I'm just a boy from a forge.
Not anymore, lad. Now you're a part of Sir Radzig's retinue. Have you been to see Captain Bernard?
I have, and I have the bruises to prove it. The captain doesn't hold back.
The harder the training, the easier the battle. Well, anyway, you're going to assist my town guard. Come to the church in the afternoon. Yaroslav the watchman, Nightingale they call him, will wait for you there. He'll show you around the town and teach you a little about keeping the peace. And you need to stop by the armory to pick up some gear.
Yes, bailiff. I want to
Кстати,
learn to
прочитать.
read. Who should I go and see?
There's a retired scribe in Uzhitz. He could teach you.
Master Bailiff, is there anything of interest going on here?
Nothing of interest to me, thank Christ.
May the Lord watch you.
Окей. Блін, ступеньки класні, одна туди, одна сюди. От, розумно робили. Так, ну я не хочу зараз йти до цього, я хочу піти ще потренуватися. Якщо можна. Може він мене ще чомусь научить. Мені ще хочу їсти. Їсти, 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 їсти. Хата відкрита. Опа. Спасибо. Дякую. Було смачно. О, тут Ян Птачик припаркувався. Сидить, воно сам п'є. Ніхто до нього не цей. Блін, що він не сидить за столиком, де в кості грають? Я б зіграв. Замість того, щоб з лука стріляти, щоб на мечах битися. Знаєш, мужик, в мене для тебе є класний стартап. Дивись, як у тебе все росте куча кропиви. Знаєш, скільки вона стоїть? Ну. Піди поінтересуйся. Тут стільки цієї трави росте. Ти можеш піти собі насобирати на обід, і на сніданок, і на вечерю. Може, і колись хату купиш собі тут якусь. Ні, він сидить, жебракує. Ось який звіробойчика росте. Один Бернар стоїть. Капітан Бернард. Тренування. Давай комбінації. О, hello. Якраз прийшов на арку тренувань. Так, стоп. Я хотів, кажеться, зробити ігру трохи погромче, кстати. Так, а ну скажи зараз, що там по звуку з ігри буде. Чи нормально, чи як там?
See? I strike from overhead, then slash from the side,
Okay.
back swing low down. So you expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more. Defend.
Каже, захищайтесь і просто блокирують мені кнопки блока і кнопки уворота.
Then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off.
Блін, тільки треба було куртку зняти, я тільки її купив.
Slash from the right, slash from below. Go. That's it.
Ага, по кумполу. Та ну...
Good. Again. Good. All right. You can learn lots of similar techniques with every weapon. Train and practice.
Так, а я ще хочу щось повчитися. Так, тільки треба куртку зняти. Що вона в мене? Уже поколупав мені, от, блядь. Штани треба теж зняти.
I think I've mastered the basics of combat. Could you teach me something a bit more advanced?
I see. And what weapon are you such a master at?
I'm pretty good with a sword.
Well, go and train some more. When you really got some skill, come back to me and I might teach you something more.
Та я нормально вже цей, ну я хочу ще повчитися, да? Чи мені треба...
I'd like to train a bit, just like
Давай потренуємося.
practice weapon.
Right. Let's get to it. What weapon would you like to try? Got a bastard sword, a short sword? We can fight with poles. Whatever you fancy.
I still don't feel entirely competent with the bastard sword. I'd like to try that.
Right, lad. Grab your piece, and we'll get stuck in. No more fooling around.
Спять не дає даже в комбуху начать.
Мерка.
Хочу, щоб він мене навчив контрудари робити, а він... Хоча, може, контрудари то були в цьому. Треба було курс защити пройти. Це я так само хочу робити. Навчи.
Fuck it!
На. Хорошо. Та все, не бий. Та не бий. Давай щось далі вчить.
Can you teach me how to defend myself better in combat?
Certainly.
Ага.
I'd like to practice the basics.
Хорошо, і скільки це стоїть грошей? Та ну ладно, це
Maybe
багато.
another time.
Тренування. Я хочу комбінації якісь по цей. О!
You want to really hurt your opponent. It's no use just flailing at him and hoping you get lucky. You need technique, but using skilled moves is no easy matter. There's no miraculous strikes you can learn that will ensure you win every duel. You've got to work those techniques into your combat, force your opponent into a position you want him in, and then attack unexpectedly.
А, стоп, та серію ударів я ж уже вивчив.
Nice strike from overhead. Then slash from the side.
Це я вже знаю, а
Back
давай
straight low down.
щось
So you
друге.
expect me to strike from below, but then I turn the sword and strike you with the other side. Once more. Defend. Now, you try it. Strike from above, then from the right, then slash. The strikes have to follow quickly, one after the other. As soon as one lands, you start the next. You have to keep exactly to the sequence, otherwise it won't come off. Slash from above, slash from the right, slash from below. Go! Good. Again. That's it. Try it once more. That's it. All right. You can learn lots of similar techniques with every weapon. Train and practice.
Да, ну давай, учи мене щось з руму. Та ну, блін, я ж це вже вивчив. Зато, кстати, сил лапнув. Так, кілограми то таке. От клінч. Щас це мені поможе. А, все, майстерні удари треба.
I think I've
наверно.
mastered the basics of combat. Could you teach me something a bit more advanced?
I see.
Ну, з
I'm pretty good
мечем.
with a sword.
Well, go and train some more.
Та я ж ми ж уже з тобою тренувалися, ну, блін. Окей, справжню зброю.
But I want real combat with real weapons.
A bit cocky, ain't you? But all right.
Це може
I'm a
буде
man with a
більше
bit of
автодавати.
piss and vinegar in him. I'll never learn as much with a wooden sword as with a real weapon. The old master swordsman says a true apprentice of the martial art should be wounded at
Опять
least
який він не
once.
вбив мене зараз.
Some say he should even try what it's like to die. That's blasphemy. Let's fight then.
I still don't feel entirely competent with the bat.
Right, lad.
Все, мені голова порізалась. Мене просто зараз заріже цим мечем. Все, він мене вбив, да? Ні, не вбив, але зараз вб'є. Капець. Ще й пов'язок не хватає. Чувак, ти мене вбив! Ти довольний? Пиздець, я реально зараз здохну із-за того, що 7 здоров'я осталось. Я витечу, да? 6. Я витікаю. Давай ще потренуємося. Ну, блін.
I think I've mastered the basics.
I see.
I'm pretty good with this.
Well, go and train.
Ще й вчити не хоче. Що ти дивишся? Зараз вмру в тебе на очах. Давай, дивися. А я витікаю. Довольний? Немає нічого випити такого, що мене могло б. Блін, кстати, може. Ладно, ця штука хілить, кстати. Наверно. А ще й похавати нема чого, щоб відхилитися. Все. Каже, не бійся, я тебе не вб'ю. Кстати, здоров'я хілиться. Наче. Хілиться ж? Хілиться, нормально. Треба знайти десь трапки. А кров сама проходить якось кровотечі чи не проходить? В кого тряпки можна достати? В кравця, наверное, є. Інтересно, який мені треба левел, щоб я зміг учитися контрударом? Так, от тут должны бути тряпки. Чи вряд ли це пекар? О, пов'язка. 40 копійок за пов'язки. Скинь, будь ласка, бо я зараз умру. Ну, а якщо 37 копійок?
For that amount I can be persuaded.
Фух. Тільки тепер нема грошей. І ще спію до цього, до Ярика прийти на роботу.
Here I am. My name is Henry. We're supposed to go on patrol together?
You report for duty dressed like that?
I've got nothing better to do.
You'd look more frightening with a pitchfork.
А, мені треба було піти взяти спорядження.
Fine.
Хорошо.
I'm gonna get something.
Блін. Невдобно получилось. Пішов в трусах до чувака, кажу, я на службу. Ну. Мені всю клепку з голови вибили. Так що сорі. Скільки там хоч часов? Кажеться, вже пізно буде, да? Я не спію до нього ще й... До 19-ї. А зараз 17-та. А, ще на події вспію. Так, я сюди прийшов,
I was
пацан.
told to pick up a kit here.
Name
Henry.
and in fealty too?
Sir Radzig Cobbler.
Yes, I've got you. Well, come on in then. Make yourself at home, Henry. If my memory serves me, you're entitled to a helmet, a gambeson, and a club.
That's all.
А штани є?
You want a kiss and a hug as well?
I mean equipment.
Та ні, ну можна.
It's quite enough for patrolling the town. You're there to stop trouble, not start it.
Окей. Так, стьобаний коїв. Шарфік свій тоді візьму. Кстати, палка да може більше, ніж топор. Ладно. Мені не дали накидку. Не дали, блін. Голова болить. Сам мені настукав, каже, я тебе не вб'ю. Хоч би дав потім чимсь перев'язатися, я не знаю. Все, я прийшов.
You report for duty dressed like that?
I've got nothing
Та як, я
better
ж вже
to do.
вдівся.
You'd look more frightening with a pitchfork.
Fine, I'll go and get something.
Та я ж тільки в смислі. Хорошо, а що я ще не вдів? Шапку. Ну, шапка їхня є. Чи треба мені взяти вдіть те, що 100%, да? Я ж втітий. Що не так?
I see your kid.
Ready to get going.
Крінж.
I'm Nightingale. Aren't you that lad the mill wench brought here on a cart?
Teresa. Yes, she rescued me. She turned up with Captain Robot and his knights.
All honor to the girl. She has bigger balls than most men. Tell me, how did you pay her back?
Well, I thanked her.
That's not much, is it? You should go and see her when you get a chance. So, how did you end up in the service of the bailiff?
I don't want to be kicking around in the dirt while other men do honest work.
You're an eager one, aren't you?
Come with me, Henry. We'll patrol the town and then check on the taverns to make sure they lock up in the evening.
I'm ready.
Don't forget,
Погнали.
I'm supposed to try you out and, with the help of God, teach you something. So I expect you to deal with any misconduct yourself. I'll make sure you don't do anything too stupid. Let's go. This is our church, St. Matthew's.
А вашій церкві лічать? Бо мені б не помішало.
It serves not only as the house of God, but as the crypt of the lords of Lipa, our masters. The gravedigger lives right round the corner. The priest, too. Our parish priest. Ah, a man shouldn't speak ill about servants of the Lord. This is our rat house. Pretty big, eh? The bailiff and
Та,
his
величенько.
hands live there, and our maestro protonotarius, the scribe,
Ще таке построїли.
and the jailhouse. You don't want to see the inside, not even as a guard. Naturally, we have an executioner too, but he doesn't live in town. That wouldn't be proper, as I'm sure you know. He lives by Gallows Hill, the other side of the creek. This pillory was brand new in autumn, and 2 people have already been rotting on it.
Я не хочу перебивати, коли ми будемо їсти.
The swordsmith lives here.
Бо я вже трохи цей голодний. Чи не будемо?
What the hell is going on here now? Go and check it out, Henry.
What are you two screeching about? Stop making such a ruckus.
About time you turned up. This filthy beggar thinks.
My name is Jane.
No one cares what your name is. This filthy beggar thinks she can come and stink in front of my shop.
Просто чилова
I want
Джейн.
you to get rid of her.
What's the problem here?
This is my shop, and I won't have beggars sitting on my doorstep. Let her go and squat in a square. She won't be in anyone's way there, and there's plenty of folk to beg from.
Must you sit here, of all places?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Folk drive me away wherever I sit. I can't keep walking all day and night.
You'd better go.
I'd like to know why. I've got a right to be here.
No one asked for your opinion. You'll end up in the stocks if you're not careful.
Good man, please don't drive me away.
Not another word. Clear off.
Wait, I know you. You're Henry, the blacksmith's boy from Skalitz. Your father would be ashamed of you treating a neighbor like that.
I know you have it hard, but if you want to beg, then clear off to the church.
Have you no shame?
Sorry, but that's the law.
Такі правила.
I know.
Thank you. I'm glad to see an honest man can still count on the law.
Poor girl. But you did the right thing.
Що в мене сильна репутація впала? Не сильно. Так, я піду. Тільки церква в другій стороні. Треба піти похавати в них. Можна ж? Блін, не можна. Що ти хочеш? Та потом. Я зайнятий.
Come on, Henry, we're wasting time.
Да, пішли.
Where did I get to? Ah, your old neighbors are living here now. It's a bit of a shithole. Even so, you should be thankful to Zahanush. If the town burghers got their way, your folk wouldn't be let anywhere near the town. And now our people aren't too happy with him. Some fools are even calling for Zahanush to finally hand the fiefdom over to the young lord, Zahans Capon.
Sir Hans's father, old Sir Yeshke, may God rest his soul, kept it till he was an old man. Then he retired from it, first to Moravia, then to eternity. Sir Hanush is managing the fiefdom until Sir Hans comes of age. They're related by blood somehow, the same great-great-grandfather or some such. The time's coming soon enough when the estates have to be handed over. These affairs often end in conflict.
With a bite to eat.
I hope we have nothing like that here.
Інтересно, це він і в реалі був не таким великим. Цей замок. Цей город. Тут може людей. Ну, 200 от сили живе, може 300. В цьому замку. Ладно, це до хрена.
Mad merchant Wolfram Pruder. Pruder has a pretty daughter, but he keeps her on a short rein, which the young bucks are none too happy about. I heard he even keeps the poor lass locked up at home all day. Look here. See that filthy beggar? By Christ, I'll show the bastard.
Чувачок, чекай.
Comfortable, are we?
Arms, please, sir.
Who do you take me for? Are you stupid or just insolent?
Oh, what's the matter?
Stupid, then. There's no begging allowed here, so pick up your stinking arse and haul it somewhere else.
Who am I bothering here?
Me. Us. Everyone. If Sir Hanush saw you here, he'd take a whip to you.
All right, I'm going.
Damn beggars. You offer them a helping hand, and they want the whole arm. It's not like the rules aren't clear. Beggars belong at the church. There's one alehouse here on the market square, the Trader's Tavern. The other's up by the gate. We'll be going
Да, наливайки саме важне. Чого ти по траві йдеш? По газону прям.
Let's move along to the inner bailey. Here's the forge. The blacksmith has some trouble and he's not working at the moment, but his apprentice is standing in for him tolerably. I hear you're a blacksmith's apprentice too. You lot could help if needed, couldn't you?
Us? What do you mean?
You and your master, or your father, whoever taught you.
They...
What is it, lad?
My father was the master blacksmith. He was killed in Skalitz.
Ah, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Thank you. So am I.
My papa died not long ago. Of course, it was old age got him. That's not the same, but I know a little how you feel.
Може в них є що похавати? Кайф.
The Rate fiefdom is pretty big. Naturally, it starts here by the town and continues along the Sassau River all the way to Kohelnitz. Then there's Gallows Hill, lots of farmhouses scattered around. Neuhof, Merhoyed, Master Smill is in charge of Sir Hanush's stables. He's by far his best vassal. It's all a bit complicated for a newcomer, I suppose. This lord here, that lord there, this exemption here, that right there. Exemptions from exemptions, rights to half of something, so on. It'd take you a year to make head or tail of it. This tower was only half the size when I was a young lad.
Sir Hanush had it extended and made into an armory.
Велика. Блін, знову голодний.
People, please. I'm from Skalitz, and I lost everything I had.
God be with you, Benesh. How goes it?
Well enough.
Where's Moimir, anyway? Isn't he supposed to be here with you?
Ah, yes. He hasn't turned up yet.
Oh, I see. Now, where might he have got to, then?
I don't know.
You don't know, eh? Let me tell you something. When the bailiff finds out Moimir's slacking off, he'll be in serious shit. And being a friend of his, you wouldn't want that, would you?
No.
So it's better if I deal with it and we leave the bailiff out of it, right?
Yes, I suppose so.
So where is he?
In the tavern. He was thirsty, so he...
Went for an ale. We know how that goes. Come on, Henry. Let's go and find that idler, and you'd better talk some sense into him.
Poor woman to starve. Sigismund took everything I had.
Help your neighbor.
Ось цього сидить.
What the fuck are you doing here when you're supposed to be on the gate? Move your carcass and go and guard the gate. Not a word. Get moving. You're lucky it was me found out, not the bailiff, or God forbid, Captain Bernard. Out!
Туда його.
Come and sit with me, Henry. Let's have a drink.
Чи, а нам можна, типу? Ну ладно.
That fool got me all worked up.
Shouldn't we be on patrol instead of drinking?
You're eager, aren't you? Don't worry. Even watchmen are entitled to a break. Except the ones on the gate and the tower, of course. But that's enough about that. Let's not let it spoil our day. Listen, since we're sitting here anyway, how about a little game?
Опа.
Why not?
На гроші чи просто так граємо?
Your fame precedes you.
Просто
You
так,
won't get the
наверное.
better of me. Now you. This'll be the one. That's all. Damn.
А, тю, тут до 2000 було. Фу. Ізі.
Just one more thing and we're done for the night. Ringing the end of the day and closing the taverns.
Isn't it still a bit early?
I don't know how it was in Skalitz, but here in Ratte we close up at this hour. Except, of course, during fairs and big festivals. Then we don't close at all.
I see. Should I go and ring the bell?
If you wouldn't mind, the bell is hanging outside the rat house. Ring 3 times, then go to the Trader's Tavern by the market square and make sure the innkeeper closes up.
I'll do that.
Before I forget, it's forbidden to walk in Rattay at night without a torch. Here, take this one.
Тепер у мене є торч. Ще один. Так, тільки я хочу... хавати. Сорі.
When all of a sudden,
God's millstones will grind you down eventually.
And the canon of St. Wenceslas in Olomouc was so drunk, he dragged the pig to the market square, saddled it up, and rode it out of the town gate. No, we can see that this wasn't going to end well. So, Sir Peter and I rode off to look for the good canon on his pig.
did you find him?
We tracked the filthy beast down to a sty beyond Cronau. I mean, the beast with a tonsure on its head. We never found the real pig, but the Reverend was sound asleep in the pigsty.
Birds of a feather stick together. It seems the same goes for pigs and prelates. I toast, gentlemen, to pigs and prelates.
God save their bacon.
Sir Hans, forgive my intrusion, but I need...
Oh, but what? You want to join us? Want to buy us around? I'm afraid we don't drink with peasants. You're not in your village now, boy.
No, sir. Curfew's been rung. The alehouse is closing.
Nothing closes while I'm sitting here. If that's all, you're dismissed.
Are you out of your mind, lad? You can't cross his lordship. He's got a temper like a bear with gut ache. If I was you, I'd get lost before he shows it.
The bailiff instructed me to close the tavern at the proper hour. He doesn't want anyone disturbing the peace after curfew.
The bailiff? The bailiff can kiss my arse. I trust you haven't forgotten who's the rightful lord of Rattay.
No, it's Sir Hannes.
Oh, is he here? What, is he hiding under the table, maybe? No! Then what he wants isn't worth a fart in a bathhouse. And besides, he's only in charge till I grow up.
Which clearly hasn't happened yet.
Enough! You can't talk to me like that. I'm a nobleman.
Come now, sirs. You're not going to fight here, are you?
We most definitely are. This yokel needs to be taught his place.
Троє на одного. Я понял. Я можу палку достати? На! На! По кумполу тобі. 3 рази в дзвон не продзвенів.
Crucifix! What in the name of Christ is happening here? Well, answer me, damn you!
This peasant insulted me. I had to teach him a lesson.
By rolling around in the mud like a hog? That's a fine example of noble conduct.
Sir Hannes, the bailiff ordered me
Silence! You shut your mouth and thank your lucky stars that you are Radzig's ward. Have you gone out of your mind? Raising your hand to a nobleman? And you, Hans, how many times have I told you that drinking with your subjects might be good for their morale, but it's bad for your honor? You spend all your days drinking and chasing wenches, which wouldn't matter if you paid any attention at all to your duties. And now we see what that leads to. Tomorrow, you will go with me to a hearing. Some landowners have asked me to settle a dispute. It'll be an excellent lesson for you.
I had planned to go hunting, but if you think listening to the pointless gripes of a bunch of old fools will benefit me, so be it.
Oh, hunting? Well then, Your Grace, I'll tell you what. You can go hunting.
Really?
Oh, naturally. Who am I to deprive the young Lord Capon of his sport? And you can take Henry here as your page.
Him? Absolutely not.
You'll do as I've commanded. It's time you learned how to lead people, and not just in
На
drinking
місце
and brawling.
поставив.
Now get out of my sight.
Sir, I have responsibilities to the bailiff.
Not
I can't-
anymore. Your responsibilities now are the Lord Capon. It's time you learned how to behave in the presence of nobility. Let's go. Tell the kitchen I'm hungry. It's been a long journey.
Завтра на полювання. Це він так їсти пішов. Опа, казанок.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the rat egg?
I feel quite hungry.
Надіюсь, що я не спізнився. На полювання їхати.
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
No, sir. Where would someone like me get a horse?
Good point. Unless it was a cart horse, I suppose. Well, you'll just have to trot along behind me like a good dog.
Whatever you say.
Good luck to you. Let's go! Here! Hurry up, blacksmith! Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir.
Anush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Speak up! Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I'd just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honor, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
Нормальний мужик.
let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Listen, I wanted to ask you about scallops.
I don't know if... that is, sir, I don't know if that's a suitable topic of conversation for the hunt.
We're not hunting yet. I'd like to hear about it at last from someone who was actually there.
The humans attacked Skallets and, anyone who didn't flee.
That's what they all say. I want details.
Is it really necessary, sir?
Arguing with the nobility again, eh? It seems you're a bit of a rebel.
No, not at all, sir. It's just that... well, it's hard for me to talk about.
I see. So I'll have to get you drunk first.
Not sure even that would work.
We'll have to find out, won't we? There's a nice little place just north of here. We'll camp there and you can tell me all about it.
If you wish, sir.
And don't dilly-dally. Let's try and get there before the day's out.
Це ми прогнали, звісно. Все, би тепер похавать, 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 похавать. Зовсім не нажирався, капець.
Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
А взять не міг сразу, да? Поки йшов.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
If I may ask, sir, what does a lord like you do all day?
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell you. There was always some courtier or teacher dogging my footsteps. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke, at least most of the time. Only last week I had to listen to complaints from my subjects.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard. And sir, that old hag put us... like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What? Humans? But...
You should see your face! I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue's loosened. So, tell me about Skallets. I heard Sigismund had 100 banners there.
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to count them.
It's not easy for me to talk about, sir. My parents were killed right in front of my eyes.
Well, couldn't you do anything about it? I mean to say, didn't Radzig put up a defense?
They caught us unprepared. There was no time for anything. I wanted to save my parents, but I was too late.
All right then. I was only asking.
I'm sorry, sir. I didn't mean...
That's all right, Henry. Don't mind me. Sometimes I open my mouth before thinking too. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anywhere today. But tomorrow we set off at first light. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Голоднючий і капець. Світанку, ну я більше не можу спати. О, та ти що, зараз ж нажруся. Ох, ёп твою.
What are you waiting for?
Huh?
Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Oh, really? Such a renowned hunter needs help? You wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you? Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you act it, peasant, we'll meet back here.
Не знаю.
Whoever has the most hairs wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all,
Покажи ще раз, я хочу заскрінити.
some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
By all means, Sir Hans.
Ha! You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your grubby face. And now turn your back for a while.
не можу.
I know a few tried and tested spots in these woods, and I don't want you stealing them.
Окей, що мені лучше? Ну, сокира фігня. Ну, кстати, спритність. У мене немає такого ще. Полювання на зайців. Опа, воно один є. Ну, почти. На. У мене вже один є. Так, а ну під яку музику можна полювати на зайців? Ні, треба з самого начала. Ні, воно на GMC дорожці. Де всі зайці бігають? Блять, нереально попасти. З цього лука. Я, навірно, тут уже всіх зайців вирізав. В цьому лісі.
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Show me. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victor?
Єсть. У мене всі негативні перки єсть.
But never let it be said I'm a pinch purse. Very well, then.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
And now come along. Let's go and hunt some real game.
Ага. Ну, типа, воно не так, що прям і сильно усложняє гру, на самом деле. Да, неприятно. Я воно перший раз як заснув в ігрі, просинаюся, я проснувся на якомусь кладбищі коло церкви. В городі, думаю, ну, блядь, окей. Трохи плани мені поколупали, бо я хотів піти. Мене попросили з трупа колечко зняти одне. От, а я вмісто цього пішов тоді по сюжетному квесту. А не по сейду. Бо мені було впадло вертатися, коротше, бігти туди назад. Кажеться, що треба буде додати дескаунтер. Лічильник смертей. Ну не моїх. Ха-ха. Call an ambulance, but not for me. Ох, їбать, блядь, що це було тільки що. Фух, ти мене злякав. Це був скрімер, спасибо. Да.
See here, waller, and it's been freshly rooted. There'll be boar somewhere nearby, so just like last time.
Немає, серйозно?
Understand? Watch out.
Там, напевно, треба було... Ні, був.
Bellyache, have you?
Ну, я в ОБС, по крайній мірі, побачив. Чи стоп, чи там тільки сума, кстати. Там просто коментаря може не бути. Йокаря немає. Ну, звук був. Звук я щось... Я ж почув. Я ж прилякався цього.
You want to take him down with an arrow? Certainly. Why wouldn't I? You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears. Is that so?
Ну, це вже монобанк робить.
You're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and...
Це вже його прикол.
Did you see that?
Туда, кабана.
Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can...
І кабан такий.
After him, fetch.
Щось там, коротше,
Mount up, Henry.
зомбі
Chase
тепер.
down that swine.
Так ще раз по ньому стрельне. І тепер оце біг і його шукай по всьому лісу. Так, кажеться, знайшов. Да, ну тут треба сохранитися на самом деле, бо... Хто його... Оберіть... А, до чого? Можна шнапс бахнути з чимось? А, це застосувати. Не, я просто тоді вип'ю. Скільки їх там? Двоє. Тільки вони сидять, звісно, в хуєвому місці, але треба, щоб один ну, щоб вони хоча б рядом сиділи. Не треба винести цього, що з щитом. Ну. На! Прям в шию попав. На. Все, хара, я поняв. Та що мене вперед покотило? Та дай я палку достану свою. На, по кумполу. На, блядь. Це ви таки прийшли воювати? Хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп-хоп. Блядь, чекай, щити вилізли. Блядь, де моя палка ділась? Ох! Блядь, короткий. Треба було брати, коротше, таке цього меча, навіть якщо в мене на нього ловкості не хватало. В клінч. Не дає, сука. А, цією штуку теж можна колоть? вколоть, ну типа. Ага. Ладно, щось ви якісь слабенькі мужички були. Ага, по голові. Та все, подожди, в мене стаміни немає. Дай віддихатися. Як він так швидко від удара одійшов? Блін, що ти такий живучий, чувак? Я хотів з тебе броню зняти, але, видимо, вона буде розбита. А це якесь говно, короче, а не топор. Що, піди поплачеш? Якщо ти мені порвеш курточку, я тебе порву. Так, ти мені кров зробив. Капець, той чувак винісся з 2 тичок, а цей, блядь, уже стільки тичок пережив. Ще блок не ставиться. Що за хуйовий топор? Та ти здохнеш і не здохнеш уже. Та ти блок будеш ставити, Генрі? Тебе зараз в таверну відправлять. О, блядь, просто витік, чувак. Та все, він здох, дай мені цей. Я не в бою. Я не в бою, дайте мені пользуватися інвентарем. Спасибо. Та не кажи. Це все через те, що мене, блядь, капітан Бернард не захотів. У мене топор просто гівняний, блядь, пішов нахер. В ноль убитий. Понятно, чого я йому нічого не дамажив. Він ще й мені курточку порвав. І шарфік мій. Так, що в них є? Хліб є. Штанці. Стріли це нам треба. Лук. Ну, я його ще не скоро можу носити. Може продам. Все остальне порване. Щит забрати, меч забрати. Що це таке? А, це моя курточка. О, в цього даже вухо було, нічого собі. Так, шапку продать. Це продать і це продать. При все, конечно, теж курточка убита, но я її візьму. Вона не така убита, як моя курточка була. Тепер, уф. Красивий, красавець. Так, а що тут? По защиті. Койф візьму і шапку візьму їхню. Ну, блін, так зайду в город, мене неправильно поймуть мужики. Да, трохи перегруз, але це... З м'ясом щось зроблю. Потім. Так, посидь там, я подивлюся, що в них в лагері є. Поспать можна. Саме время. Сундук є. Простий замочок, сюди. Гроші. Та ти що, стакани якісь? Зілля берсерка. І жива водичка. Класно. Пігнали.
Henry!
Да, це я.
I'll have a bronze bust made of you, my friend. But where have you been till now?
Ой, та
Oh, you
ладно.
know, I was picking berries, had a drink of wine, took a little nap.
You lunatic! They almost had me roasting on a spit.
I'd say it looked more like they were about to take your maidenhood.
Now look here, dung grubber. Is that any way to speak to a nobleman?
A nobleman with crushed balls, friend.
Now you're playing with fire, boy. I could have you in the pillory for that. And then with my own two hands, I'd crush your balls.
That wound doesn't look good, Sir Hans.
You're right. Those cumin swine roughed me up a bit. And my damned horse has bolted.
А от якщо б ти позичив мені коня,
The sooner we get out of here, the better.
це тобі буде на будуще цей наука.
Let's go then. I've had quite enough excitement already.
It's Lord Capon. Get here, everybody. You, help him.
Зато виспиться, напевно.
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
І мені.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Kurva!
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be two men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Аби ти ще мене навчив битися нормально,
Good.
Бернард.
Take the courtyard for Henry. And give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward
Нет,
for
блин,
saving
твого.
Sir Hans. You'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Так,
Go!
тепер з
I
конякою.
want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Більше не піхота. Перевели в кавалерію.
The Neuhof stud farm's been raided. We don't know much about what happened, just what that Neuhof stable boy. I'll be with you. May the Lord watch over you. Can we go? Are you ready?
Та я був в Шареді в прошлому діалозі.
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us.
Давай, погнали.
All right, men, saddle up. No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
А ну, подвинься. Я буду тут їхати. Раз. Чупакабра. Я пердулю.
Yeah.
Да, я на коні. Да. Кажу, подивіться, тут я буду їхати. Кстати, мені там наче ж... Да. Прокачатися надо. Ось бачиш, у мене все, коротше. І гемофілія, і глисти, і держаки, і клаустрофобія, і кістки, коротше, ламаються, і кошмари, і лунатик, і туберкульоз, і я тупоголовий. Поняв? Тупоголовий. Мене мати впустила, коли я був дитям. Вона мене поцьомала, но, коротше, не помогло.
Yeah.
Щось всі остальні мужики якось од нас трохи відстають. Ой. Доганяйте ж, пацани.
Yeah. Yeah.
А ми з вами як ці.
Yeah.
Як три мушкетери, да? Ти куди цього капітана переганяєш?
Yeah.
Що ви там плакали? Я теж хочу послухати.
Yeah.
Яка ж красива Чехія. Коні дохлі. Пиздець. Коней, кстати, жалко. Ага, ти відходив. Ти, виходить, пропустив, що я цей. Я показував свої навики. Все, коротше, в мене цей. Гемофілія. В мене глисти. В мене дрижаки. Клаустрофобія. Кістки ламаються. Кошмари, коротше, сняться. Ще й хожу ночі. Туберкульоз. Я тупоголовий. Отак от. Коли був малим, мене впустили, а потім поцьомали. Ну, коротше, це щось не сильно помогло. Отак от. Тепер думайте. А так пропустив те, що на конюшню напали, всіх подпиздили, коней повбивали, і ми приїхали, дивіться, хто це зробив. І мені дали коняку. Мою лічну.
Crucifix. What kind of beast could do this?
Я її назвав Крістіна.
The blood of the martyrs.
What happened here?
Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Oh, pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck, someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir.
What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Нічого собі.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Мені треба пошвидше з цим квестом покончить.
Just don't get in anyone's way. Don't go too far.
Бо цей
Come
чувак
back
мене
here when
биться
you're done.
не навчить тоді. Гандончик. Мені, звісно, піти б цей, продати шмотки.
So much blood. It leads to the pond. How could anyone be so cruel?
Ну класно у них тут ставок. Підозрілий чувак. Рудик.
What? Who's there? Easy.
Я.
I just came to ask.
I don't know anything.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No, I didn't see a thing.
What really happened here?
I don't know. Someone attacked. I don't know who.
Are you hurt?
No, nothing. Not a scratch.
Рудик, він щось знає. Він щось... Не договорює щось. Марко, а ну.
Are you well?
Leave me alone. Go away.
Look, I know that it's difficult. But when I say talk, I don't expect to be ignored.
No more. No more.
Трапезти,
Leave me
звісно.
alone, all of you.
Дипломат.
Tracks. Someone fled to the north.
Угу.
Aha. This wasn't done by animals. They must have gone into the woods this way.
Так тут уже немає крові. Єсть.
They went deeper and deeper, for sure.
Комусь тут
They
було
went deeper and deeper, for sure.
непереливки трохи було. Опа, бойова музика. Там хтось є. Треба лук достати. Так. І поміняти меч. О, я вже можу носити сакс. І щит. Може не лох якийсь там.
So wrong. And who the hell brought those other fellows here? Fucking greenhorns. Won't kill that ginger brat from the farm, and then they slice you up. We'll find those bastards, and I'll send them straight to hell myself. What are you doing here? Tired of life, are you?
А, я застряг!
Sure. You can't hide from me. You whoreson. Oh. Curse it! Yeah. What about fix?
Нічого собі. Сказав, як отрізав. Ого. У мене ще, звісно, перегруз. Ох, ніхуя собі.
You're dead. Are you gonna cry now?
Мгм. Ще побачимо, хто буде плакати. Зараз мені ще порве щось усе. На! На! Чайний пакетик. Ну, ще й меч такий якийсь нормальний, нічого собі. Нормально він ще й дамажить, так, 43. Тільки на нього треба ловкості багато. А, стоп, мені щит? Оце такий щит був? Хм. 2 удара видержав і все, да? Я поняв. Гроші. Та ти що, чашка? Це, наверное, продати можна буде. Перчатки, коїв продати. І все. Стоп, у нього були ці? У нього були шоси. Шоси стьобані вдіваються під ці шоси. Це плюс защита. Значить, це треба взяти. О, мені, кстати, дали цю. Дали курточку. Мій шарф повністю порвали. От гандони. А штани мої. Фух, хоч мої штани живі. Ну. Нормально, коротше. Піде. Так, а де там був проход? Ага. Це я сюди попав. Вірно, я не попав. Шо ти, чувак? Бандюган.
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Капу. Так тобі й надо.
Why, it's a hoof pick. Someone in
Вину, ох, це в нього одежа. Нормально. Сапожки, чепчик, рукавички, та все забираю. Воно ще й ціле все. О, мужик, не в тому місці ти помер. А. О, я ж можу щось кстати, скинути на коняку. Наприклад, оце. А чого воно, кстати, крадене вважається, якщо... Ладно, я його вкрав, я ж його вкрав в трупа. В бандита. Чогось це не крадене, а це крадене.
Yeah. Yeah.
Вони ще щось говорили про Гінгера, про Рижого. Рижий, Рудик. А ну де він тут? Нема. Рудик втік. Він мені сразу не понравився.
Do you know whose hoof pick this is?
Ginger's.
Oh.
He was always bragging about it. Why do you ask?
I'm just trying to get the story straight.
But you won't find Ginger here anymore. He left.
Рудик пішов.
And you don't know where Ginger could have gone?
Dunno. Ask Jakob.
Окей. А це таки Якоб. Якобс монарх. Так, я десь тут. Якоб поняв. Якоб. В маєтку. Чи це типа замок? Хто я знає, як це назвати? Це конюшня сама.
Another useless soldier coming to ask questions. You should have fucking been here last night.
Так треба було позвати.
I'm not a soldier. I'm one of the survivors from Skalitz.
I see, lad. Well then.
Звісно, побити, але я навряд ли йому щось.
Do you know anything about this hoof pick?
Yeah. It's Ginger's. He had it made in mate.
Any idea where I might find this Ginger?
Well, that's the thing. He packed up and left.
What?
Look, I know how he looks. But Ginger is a fine fellow. I don't believe he had anything to do with the attack.
Where could he have fled to?
I might know. But you gotta promise me one thing. When you find him, listen to what he
Окей,
has to say
попробую.
before judging.
А він щось знає.
You have my word.
Цей рижик.
Sometimes the charcoal burners come to see him. He gets on well with them. I think that's where he's gone.
Where's that?
No idea. They've always kept to themselves, you know, charcoal burners.
But the forest is full of folk like that. They could be anywhere.
Aye, except these ones won't be far. If you follow the stream from the stud farm towards Rate, you'll come across one of their camps. Only...
Only what?
Ginger didn't go that way, though. He always went by the big road, through the woods in the direction of Uzhitz.
But how can I find them?
There's always smoke when they work. You'll smell them before you see them. And they need to be near water. There's that too.
So if I go through the woods along running water, I'll find them.
Exactly. Good luck to you.
I'll be with you.
I think Ginger is mixed up in it somehow.
Why do you say that?
The hoof pick I found on the dead bandit in the woods is his.
That is fucking suspicious.
He disappeared right after we found those bandits in the woods. And I think I know where he went.
Where?
To the charcoal burners. He has friends there.
We've got to find him. But if his friends really are hiding him, I doubt they'll talk to my men. You should search for him, Henry. Go, before the trail turns cold. I'll send a report to Ratai.
Very well, sir.
I'd like to improve.
Certainly.
I'd like to practice the basics.
All right.
Isn't that quite a lot?
Тепер можна трохи все вложитися.
Agree?
You won't convince me with that.
Нормально.
Agreed. Now, listen up.
Я хотів, звісно, з ним потренитися. Перед тим, як іти робити щось таке. Ну.
Yeah. Yeah.
God be with you.
Та, не знаю, типа, ще пройти пару місій, може часик. Не більше, думаю.
Let's talk about the price.
Why not?
Satisfied?
We're getting there. Just drop the price a bit more.
Oh, that's a decent price.
pretzels for you.
Food for the spring. Asparagus for taste and prunes for what ails you. Try. Asparagus for the cooked you in half and cucumber.
Good day to you. God be with you.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
What about this?
You won't convince me with that. Finally, a reasonable sum.
Baked goods fresh from the oven. Come and get them.
There's a lot of things.
My respects to you.
May the Lord watch over you.
Let's talk about the price.
Sure, why not?
Since it's you,
That's too much.
oh, that's a decent price.
For once. Come right up.
Yeah.
Hey.
Can you tell me... That's all.
Блін, йому можна ж продавати. Продавати фігню можна.
So what are we to
Крадено.
do with you, Henry?
Як? Піти погулять.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Skalitz.
I know. It was hell. But life has to go on. Why not clear your head and try to forget about it? At least for now.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. I've got lots to do right now. But I'd love to go another time. Will you come and see me again?
As her ladyship commands?
You jester.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Не поняв, що це таке. Загадкова місцина. Поняв.
Yeah!
Там якась пізділка. О, чуваки бандюганів розвалили. А можна подивитися, що в них?
You're in the wrong place.
Чуваки просто порозбігались. Ну це, кстати, не крадене. Ну, спасибо за подгони. Ти хто? Тоже бандит? Чекаю сюди. Хто, я? Воно ж не крадене? Ні, нормально, все. Перчаточки якісь. Класні. Кстати, я босом бігаю? Чи в сапогах? Птач, босом бігаю. Та ти що, тепер шапка, тепер рукавички. Солдат. Так, тільки мені ж треба передіться. Все те, що світле, треба познімати. Так, а де в нього там? Угу. Прям коло цієї десь должен бути заритий. Коло шибениці.
Nothing on the left hand. The right? Oh shit, there's nothing there either. Where the fuck is that ring?
Нормально, наїбали.
Stench makes me want to puke. Peshek will pay for this.
Yeah.
Пешик обманщик.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Ratte tourney?
There was a corpse in the grave, but no ring. What the fuck is going on?
Easy, Hal. Hold your horses. If the ring wasn't on the corpse, the executioner must have taken it before he buried the body.
I can see where this is going. You want me to get the ring from the executioner?
Clever lad. Only I wouldn't recommend talking to him about it. He's a bit touchy on the subject of robbing the dead. It'd be better to pinch it from his house.
All right, I'll go and find that ring.
It should be in a trunk somewhere in the house. And look here, Henry. Do you know how to get past a lock?
Get past the lock? You mean jemmy it off with a crowbar?
No, you don't. I mean the delicate, gentle art of opening it quietly and with sensitivity. Like popping a young maiden's cherry.
I have some experience.
All right. I'm glad to hear you're not as clumsy as you look. Here's a lockpick for the job.
Tell me something about yourself.
There's nothing much to tell. I was born at the mill, I live here, and I'll surely die here. And before I do, I've plenty of work to do, and I hope I live to see peace in this land again.
Can you tell me...
That's all. Can you tell me something about the other millers?
There's a couple of other fellows around here in my trade. Wojciech in Kohelnitz and Simon in Sasa.
Tell me about Wojciech.
He's young and hot-blooded with a short temper. But he's a fine fellow when you get to know him. His heart's in the right place, and he's always willing to lend a helping hand. Unfortunately, he got himself into a feud with that usurer, the merchant Wolfram Pruder. A slimy bastard he is. And now they're sworn enemies.
What about this Simon in Sasau?
An odd one he is. A loner who don't talk much. But he's as dogged as a hunting hound once he gets his teeth into anything. He won't let go until he sees it through, even if he has to walk over dead bodies.
I've got the money to pay that debt.
And I was afraid you had a chamber pot for a head. Hand it over. That job's still going, if you're interested.
Sure, I'm on it. Would you teach me something about the, milling craft? Like how to get things out of strangers' purses into your own?
Aye, why not? You're handy enough. No doubt you'll master it. Come behind the mill where we won't be seen.
Farewell.
Hey, lad! Don't you want a little wager on the Rattay tourney? I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. You try sneaking up behind me without me seeing you, and take something from my purse. First, you have to rummage in the purse. The longer you do it, the better chance you have of finding something valuable, but also of getting caught in the act. Once you've found something you want, you've got to pull it out, carefully, but fast enough so I don't notice. Try stealing my dagger. It's there, mixed up with other things. Got bellyache, have you? That's nasty. That's the way. I hardly noticed you were there. I think you're ready to try it out for real. Best practice on drunks and sleeping folk, so you don't end up in jail before you even get started.
Thanks, Peshek.
You're welcome. But I'll be having that dagger back now. Good health to you.
I'd like to try pickpocketing again.
As you wish. I'll stand here and pretend I don't know you're there. First, you have to rummage in the... Once you've found something you want, try stealing my dagger. Good luck to you. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. Caught you! If this was for real, I'd be yelling for a guard. Try it again. That's the way. I hardly noticed you were. Best practice on...
Thanks, Pesh.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Want to earn a...
Oh! You watch where you going, you loud.
Show what you're made of.
Come here, lily liver. I'm going to enjoy this.
You call that combat?
Is that all you got?
What?
Yeah.
have that ring for you.
Good. Nice to know you're the sort of lad I can trust with a job like that. Now run with the ring to Wojciech, the miller in Kohelnitz. He'll have some work for you, and I'll have something for you soon too. A clever fellow like you will never want for work. At the very least, I'll buy risky goods from you. I mean the kind that used to belong to someone else and you can't sell to just anyone.
You'll buy stolen goods from me. Oh, thanks for your trust. I'm sure that'll come in useful.
Take care.
I've got some goods here whose owners might miss them.
All right.
I'll be with you.
Can we do something about the price?
Aye.
What about this?
You're a right pinch purse. Aye, that would do it. What the? Hey, lad, don't you want a little wager on the rat egg tourney?